That there's Kitty. Hey, Kitty.
Is it important?
No.
Let me know when it is.
Okay, Kitty. I don't think the hunter's mark works on her. That's my laptop. I barely ever use the thing. I'm a hands-on guy myself. Everyone with a search engine in their pocket is a detective nowadays.
You think this guy goes incognito? You think his browsing history is open up? You want to look at it? Want to take a peek? The way that guy looks and dresses, I doubt he even knows how to turn the stupid thing on.
Whoa, you sounded eerie. And you were talking in a couple of different voices.
Never been much of a thespian, so I guess the hunter's mark does work.
I think you were channeling the movers. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Years. I had a feeling I shouldn't tip the short, annoying one.
Well, you can now legit read the past.
Future would have probably been more helpful, but I'm not complaining. All right, give me a minute to look up this Barnabas fella. The #1 cause of horizontally intermittent tan. Occupational hazard. Nah, I'd rather not open them more. It's best we don't alert anyone to our presence.
Hey Joey, check it out. It's Venetian blinds. Guy thinks he's Sam Spade or something. Let's just get that desk up here, Vince.
Those belong to the guy what rented here before me. Never cared enough to take him down. It's Buzz. I guess we're sort of partners now. Never really needed a partner, but I can use the company. The Haunter's mark doesn't work on him.
Can you believe this guy, Joey? Didn't even bother taking those old diplomas down. That says something about a man, Vince. Don't ask me what though.
I don't have a use for them. No one does. That's Cornelia. I should give her a sprinkle. She's fine where she's at.
Did you hear that, Joey? This guy's talking to his plant. He named it and everything. Man's probably lonely, Vince. Leave it at that.
Maybe I'm a little lonely. Oh well. That's my safe. Right now it's guarding a whole lot of nothing. Nothing in there.
Ugh! Drag this all the way up here and I bet it's empty, Joey. I bet it. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Vince.
Man, those were some judgmental movers. That's my file cabinet. Call me old-fashioned. Go ahead.
Who even still uses file cabinets, Joey? Just don't drop it on my toes again, Vince.
Let's see here. Hey, Buzinski, I think I got something on that fine peace thing. I don't believe Barnabas was trying to guide you to a life of mindfulness and meditation. He's got a daughter called Peace. Peace Busara.
Oh, of course, that makes sense.
Can you know, look her up?
On it. I think I got it. I found Peace Busara's blog.
Oh, her blog. Right. What is that?
Oh, well, the latest entry is pretty cryptic. It just says land beyond the forest and a bunch of numbers. Okay, these must be spatial coordinates. Tracking them down now.
Man, this is just like in the movies.
And I was right. She's in Forumaris, Transylvania, Romania.
Well, well. Hey, here's an idea. Feel like visiting your ancestral home, Kerwin?
Are you kidding me? More than anything. But I'm hopelessly broke and...
Don't worry about it. Barnabas paid well, and I want to see this thing through.
Awesome.
You excited to see Romania, Buzz?
Dude, I've been dreaming of this for years and never could afford it. The extra layer of mystery is just the cherry on top.
Yeah, well, it ain't all fun and games. We're dealing with lunatics here. Found anything worth examining on your trip to Fishmouth?
Actually, yes. Barnabas called it Olmstein's sign. He apparently left it on purpose so that I could find it. Here it is, no idea what it means.
It's that mysterious sign Buzz found back in Fishmouth. Flamel's abode.
Flamel's abode. Did I hear that right?
I think so. Does it ring a bell?
There's one famous Flamel I know of, and he's, well, was an alchemist. Looking it up.
Pretty useful thingamabob, that laptop.
51 Rue de Montmorency, Paris, France. 14th century alchemist Nicolas Flamel's ancient home.
Alchemist, huh? Could tie into the whole balancing chaos thing. Alright, looks like that's my destination.
European road trip. So, when do we leave?
Soon. I still want to go through some files before.
Alright, let me know and I'll book the flights.
I don't need to pick it up. Nah, not yet. Still got things to do here.
Is this the place, Joey? Sure is. How are we gonna get this desk up the stairs? Couldn't you got a lighter one? Shut up and do your job, Vince. Ugh, man, this thing must weigh a ton. This guy better tip well. Wouldn't count on it, Vince. He ain't for money, I can tell you that.
Hey, Kitty.
Is it important?
No.
Let me know when it...
It's off to Europe, buddy.
Radical.
Yeah, radical. And this was it. Paris. I stepped out of the downpour into Flamel's hutch just in time. What followed was some kind of meteorological insanity. Hurricane Herbert baffled weathermen and struck anywhere in the world without warning. That was far from my biggest concern, though. You see, during the long cab ride from the airport, I'd taken some liberties with my walk dogs, what with the kind of march a gumshoe puts them through. Bumbled up and explaining to the obnoxious cabbie in my very approximate French that no, I didn't want a detour to gawk the big old oil rig they planted downtown. Fate sucker punched me right in the gut. I left my shoes in the cab. There's a fishing hook just lying on the floor. I wonder how it got here. I'm not getting anything. It's an old portrait of, I guess, that Flamel fella. I'm not hauling that around.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready, right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it. Looks like a flyer about Nicholas Flamel. I'm not getting anything. This might prove useful at some point. Shiny summoning thingy. No resonance. Must be the missus.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez!
No thanks. She's taken, and I got Cornelia. That's a lot of book right there. Oh, wow. Getting such a garbled mess. It's indecipherable. That's the concierge's prerogative. Been a while since I've seen one of these. I don't think I'm getting any calls here.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Nah, that's not the right direction. Nothing that way. A reddish corridor of old portraits and domestic odors. Nah, it's private. Getting nothing here. That's the concierge's prerogative. That's gotta be my destination, but I don't exactly know where I'm going. I can't just blindly walk up there. Need someone to show me upstairs.
This way, this way. It's so good to have you again.
Good evening.
Good evening, monsieur. My name is Serge, and I'm the concierge here. How may I help you?
It's quite the weather we're having out there.
Oh, yes. A freakster. They call it the Herbert, taking the entire world by storm.
Huh, yeah. Paris is still beautiful in the storm, though.
I wholeheartedly agree, monsieur. She's the prettiest no matter the weather.
I believe I have the right address. Rue de Montmorency, 51. I'm interested in an apartment.
Everything is rented out, monsieur. I'm sorry.
Everything.
Well, yes, everything.
You seem to hesitate there. Is there maybe one you're holding on to for somebody?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
I'm here to check the plumbing for any leaks.
Surely you jest. They have been checked last month. They remain just as horrible, leaky, and unfixable as ever.
Oh, right. I'm a flooring inspector. Came here to look into a certain apartment. Floor issues, you understand. Structural integrity.
Monsieur, permettre license?
Those are obsolete. Everything's digital nowadays.
A flimsy excuse if I've ever heard one.
My interests are scientific in nature. I understand there's some historical significance to this building.
You are correct. Sir Nicolas Flamel, the famed alchemist, lived here for a while. On the top floor.
May I see that apartment?
I'm afraid not, sir. As you well guessed, it is being held onto.
Held on to, huh? Any chance it's a mysterious person interested in stabilizing volatile elements and such?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
Does the name Olmsted ring a bell, Mr. Serge?
I do not know who you are or what are you seeking, but this conversation ends now. I have some soup on the stove and I must tend to it. Au revoir.
That's the concierge's prerogative. Not everything's gone digital, I guess. I find that strangely comforting. I think we got off on the wrong foot, Monsieur Serge.
Makes no difference. I cannot show you the apartment, and that is final.
I can pay handsomely.
It is not a question of finances. It is about loyalty and respect.
Overrated concepts in today's dog-eat-dog world.
Perhaps, but I choose to hang on them all the same, jeune homme.
Loyalty to whom, Mr. Olmstead?
Oh, your inquisitiveness grows tiresome. I have things to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, please let yourself out. Ah, it's you again. Look, monsieur, I have a wife on the stove and a soup in the other way around. My point is, I'm a busy man.
Soup? There are more important things than soup.
You are technically correct, but it is too late in the evening for roast, even in Paris.
I just wanted to come clean. It's Olmstead who sent me. I was just testing you before.
Oh, really? I never saw him with anyone else before, let alone sending someone. Allow me to remain suspicious as to your truthfulness. The fact that you know his name does not mean you represent him or are even his friend.
You have the right to your opinion.
And the right to ignore your apartment visiting insistences.
You're being unnecessarily pedantic.
No, I am merely being cautious. Big difference.
I'm here for the thing Mr. Olmstead left behind. I'm sure I can find a way to convince you that I'm his representative.
Fine, I'll play along. Let me think. Something that only he and I would know. Aha! All right. Could you perhaps tell me, Mr.
K-type.
Mr. K-type, do you know what his nickname for me was? That only he and I knew? And if you tell me that, I'm fully convinced he really did send you and hand you the key to Flamel's room.
Sergio Leone?
Not even closer.
Gramps?
Not by a long shot.
Stretch?
No.
Flamel's what?
Room!
Rome?
Room! Oh, you are insufferable.
I don't recall right now. I'm sure it'll come to me.
Why am I not surprised? Anything else, monsieur?
Not for now, I guess.
Adieu.
No resonance. It's a flyer what bears Flamel's mug. It's also got a writ of his goings and doings. Reading that, though, is a first-class ticket to Knapsville. Population Z's.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmstead. Your penthouse quarters are ready, right this way.
Olmstead, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it. I can't just blind...
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez! Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
Oh, what? I'm sorry, I can't read Ancientish.
Hic habitat Flamilus.
That did not help. No use for this troglodyte. Getting nothing here.
Oh no, do you not have anything better to do with your time than torture me, Mr. K-Type?
May I inquire about a book you have here?
You may. It is our Flamel Memorial Guest Book. I have been keeping it for more than 30 years now.
So it's one of those things you write your impressions in after visiting?
You should be a detective.
How can I give my impression on Flamel if you won't let me visit his rooms?
I don't know. Doesn't this lobby elicit any historical enthusiasm in you?
Alright, I'd like to jot down my impressions of the place.
I'm afraid I can't let you personally do that, but I will be happy to write down whatever it is you wish.
Alright. By the way, what a beautiful quill you've got there.
Actually, it's a fountain pen, made to look like a quill.
Is the feather real?
Quite a real Corvus Corax feather, yes. A fine present from someone very close to my heart. What shall I write?
I, Donald R. K-Type,
Yes?
through the grace of God,
Yes?
cannot help but affirm
Yes?
that, through no agency of mine,
Bon Dieu, is there more?
plenty, I touched down in Paris as the storm grew in its hateful intensity.
Yes?
So I staggered through the rain-slick streets of the metropolis.
In the name of all that is sacred, is there more?
For, in these precipitous times, my efforts to abscond the true nature of my incursions into the obscure and forbidden.
Monsieur, you'll have to excuse me. I will be right back. Je viens, je viens.
This is for you, Papillon. Oh, Monsieur Olmsted, it's beautiful. You are too kind.
As Mac Viper says, never touch another man's pen. Monsieur Serge seems to have forgotten his beloved pen there.
I might have known it was you. What is it now?
Just wondering how the soup's coming along.
It was fine until you arrived. Is that it?
I remembered what Olmsted used to call you. It was Papillon.
A con but boy in the face of evidence. You truly must be an envoy of my dear friend. I will give you the key to the apartment. Please reassure Monsieur Olmsted of my everlasting devotion and friendship.
I'll be sure to do that. Thanks. Olmstein sends his regards.
Olmstein?
Huh, I mean Olmstead. Silly me.
Thank you for delivering his message.
What is it that endeared you so to Olmstead, Mr. Serge?
He's, strange. I find it hard to put my finger on it. I just feel so loyal to him.
Strange.
I suppose it is a bit strange, but I'm an old man.
Yeah, okay. How do you remember Olmstead?
Oh, a very, very warm and likable gentleman.
Yeah, but what of his appearance?
Appearance? I Well, funny. Now that you mention it, I'm having a hard time recollecting his visage.
Strange.
Yes, maybe. But I'm an old man, and my memory is foggy about a lot of things.
Yeah, that would explain it. How do you remember Olmstead?
Oh, very, very warm and like
Yeah, but what of his appearance?
happy.
Strange.
Yes, but that
Yeah. Is Flamel's, thing still up there?
is sing, music type?
Oh, come on, Serge. I work for the man. You know, the stabilizing element he was after.
I truly know nothing of what Monsieur Olmsted was researching up there. I figured he would keep you in the loop, no?
It's complicated. Thanks, Serge. I'll come to bother you if there's anything else.
No bother at all. Anything for Monsieur Olmsted.
A really old, really crooked armoire. A big vertical crack in it lets me know it's empty. Ah, Paris, the city of lights. More like lightning now. What a cacophony. Too many damned people. Bonsoir, Paris. Strange little pyramids of grayish blue dust. Not gonna pick any of this stuff up. Who knows what it is, and does.
Ia Atzoftu, Ia Angaku, Ia Zi Nibo.
Okay.
Ia Atz.
Oh. These particular books had somehow survived. They seemed to be in alphabetical order. I was gonna have to make some kind of informed choice here. Choices, actually. Ancient books rotting away in this forsaken attic. They're no use to anybody anymore. They're no use to anybody anymore. Of course there had to be a pentagram. Of course.
Know this, Seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital. There's something capital about these titles. It is reflected in the knowledge within. Ya Atzoftu. Ya Angaku. Ya Zi Nibo.
Okay.
Know this, Seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital.
II, or the Roman numeral for 2.
Katos.
I had chosen the book starting with an I and the first word in the sentence. I was onto something.
est. Draconi. In. Finem. This way, Seeker.
There's a lot of junk in here. I'm not going through all of it. Gotta keep my eyes on the prize.
No resonance.
No need for it. I'll be damned. That's gotta be what I'm looking for. The container of constants, as it were. Huh.
Flomulus necessarium est.
There's no apparent latch or handle, and it looks firmly locked. Just apply Flamel. Hey, it worked. Huh, a solitary page. Looks like it was torn out of a book.
Ecce stratera.
All right, let's see what this says. Huh, interesting. I should tell Buzz about this right away. He'd better have a cell phone signal.
Ugh, not having phone signal or internet sucks so bad.
Rare occurrence like that helps us any. Sure, took a lot to get from Bucharest to this Forum Maris place. More than crossing the ocean, I might add.
It's this blasted storm that defies the laws of physics popping in and out of nowhere all over the world. Did you hear the driver saying it was messing with the GPS?
Wait, where'd that accent come from?
This? Well, what are my ancient stomping grounds doing to me? Kitty, I think this is the real me.
It never ends. Well, we're here. Charming town, your ancestral home. You will, of course, understand my apprehension and distrust of this place. Me being a black cat and everything.
It isn't still the Middle Ages here, dummy. And as long as you're not excessively loud, people tend to not notice you can speak. Let's find peace.
Right behind you.